welcome back to my channel again, and this is another requested video. And this time the requested video is on this Epi Leather Pochette. Now this is an older model pochette. They do not sell this anymore. And the original color of this was this green color. You can also see it right here. But I belong to several Facebook groups, and there are several very talented ladies on there that, can paint, over, the epi leather, the leather, and things like that, just to kind of maybe give it some more life or just to change it up. And I opted to have this one painted because I wasn't using it when it was the color green. I don't even really like the color green. I like olive green, but this particular green I don't even like. And it's so funny because you're probably thinking, well, if you don't like green, why did you get it? Well, it was a good deal. I did get it pre-loved. It was a good deal, and my son talked me into getting it, okay? So that's the reason why I got it. And but I wasn't using it, and I really didn't want to sell it because it's in really good condition. So when I found out that the ladies on the Facebook groups could, paint it over, I said, hey, I'm going to do that. And I chose a young lady that was very reputable. She had did several other jobs for other people. She's well known on the Facebook community, with the Louis Vuitton. So I trusted her that I was going to first give her my item, pay for the item, and then trust her to send it back to me. Okay, so I had to find someone on there that I really trusted, to do that with, because I was giving her money and giving her my item. Actually, I paid for it half up front, and then I paid for the other half when she had finished. But still, she had my product, she had my item, and she had my money. So, she could have just said, hey, bye, but so I really, had to do my homework and find someone out that I could trust. So I had her do painted black, and I had her leave the green, the LV green. And she did the sides. Of course, she couldn't do, the fabric up here. And on the inside is still the same. It's that green color. And this is like that microfiber. So now I use this bag much more because it's black and it will go with everything. So let me give you the dimensions on this right here. It is 9 inches across in length. It is 5 inches in height. And at the bottom here, it's 1.5 inches in depth. Now, as you can tell, as you start to go up, it does taper off. So, and I also have, this is the old model pochette. Now, this one right here is not going to fit as much as this canvas one is, just because it's narrower, and also the flexibility. Okay, so the request was what fits inside of this. Okay, so I have my 6-ring round key holder, and this one right here is longer than the rectangular one. And because this right here is small, what I do is I have my debit card and my driver's license, and I just put it inside of here, by itself. But if you don't want to do that, and of course you're going to probably need to take your keys, unless you're going with your husband or something like that. He has keys and you don't need to bring yours along. But let's just say you're going out by yourself with your girlfriends and you need your keys. So you can always put your ATM, driver's license, and some cash in back there. So that'll take care of that, and it's not just floating around in your bag. So let's go ahead, and because this bag is narrow, I'm going to go ahead and put the keys inside of there first. So that will go right inside of there. Now, of course, you may want a mirror. So I have this mirror right here, and it's pretty thin. Okay, so of course, you're not going to want anything that's bulky. So I'm going to go ahead and put that mirror in there. And if you want to take along a lipstick, now this right here, as you can see, is longer. Okay, so I would not take this with me. I would take something like this, or maybe a lip gloss, something that's a little bit on the smaller size. And this right here can actually stand right up in there. So this is how it looks. So I have my keys, my mirror, and there's a lipstick right there. And you know, you may want some little lotion for your hands, you know, so you want to take that. So I'm just going to, this is not going to stand up in here, so this is gonna, I'm just gonna lay this right. So here's what it looks like right there. The little mirror keeps falling, you know, going around from one side to the next. But there's the lotion right there. And now for me, I need to take my my glasses with me. There's just no getting around that, especially, you know, if I'm driving at night, I'll need to have them. So, of course, I can't put them in a case, so I'm just going to wrap them up in this cloth right here, and I'm going to sit them right on top. And now I'm going to zipper this up. And it does zipper up fine. You know, it's just, you know, a little, just ever so slightly, you know, a little, well, not even really misshaped. Actually, that's fine. Okay, so that will fit in there. And this is pretty packed, okay? So that's that. Now let's say you don't want to take a mirror, but you want to take a little compact with you, you know, for, you know, your makeup, you know, to freshen up or something like that. So I'm going to take that mirror out, because if you have your compact, you're already going to have a mirror. So you really won't need an additional mirror. So I'm going to put that in there, and I'm going to place my glasses right on top again. Zipper it up, and that too fits in there quite nicely. Nothing's deformed or bulging out or anything like that. So, and now this came with a green leather strap, but you know, it was really useless and it was just so small, so I never used it. So what I use with it is I have several of these chains that I have purchased off eBay, and this one is shaped like kidney beans. So I just hook it on to each end, and it has the hook right here, you know, like the little D-ring right there. But this right here, you have to actually hook on the zipper, because it doesn't have an additional D-ring or anything. So you have to hook it on to the zipper, and I use it crossbody, just like this. This is pretty long. You can get these in any length that you want. It doesn't have to be this long. But I like wearing it crossbody, so I have it in the long one. Now, the one thing I must say is, you know, when you want to get into the bag, you have to unzip it. And, of course, the you know, the chain is going to go all over to one side. So you want to be mindful of that, because, you know, when you have it on you, this is going to kind of go like that, and your stuff can spill out. So you have to be mindful and, you know, get what you need out, and, you know, zipper it back up. And that is also partly the reason why I just keep my, debit card just stuck down inside of there, and I don't put it inside of the key holder, the key holder, because then you got to dig down in there, get the key holder out, take your debit card out, and you're trying to do all that, and you know, you're going to need two hands to do that. In the meantime, you know, your purse is, you know, because it's like this, it's open and stuff could be spilling out. So I just usually have my debit card just right down in there, so I can do it with one hand, take it out, use it, put it back in there, and zipper it up and keep it moving, okay? So that is pretty much what can fit in there. A whole lot cannot go in here. You know, your phone could go in here, but of course you're probably not going to be able to fit your keys. If you have a case on your phone, you're going to have to take the case off, because this right here is just, you know, it's not that expandable. So if things do fit in here a little more snug than, say, this right here, you're going to have plenty more room. So, yeah, but I do, you know, I do like this. Again, this is no longer being sold. So this is something that you're interested in. You're going to have to get it on the pre-love market, which is how I purchased mine. But this right here is really nice, because because it's Epi leather, it's dressier than the canvas. So in that respect, I like it, because you can easily dress this right here up. You can dress it up, you can dress it down, you know, you can take it to a wedding, you know, because it's Epi leather. So that concludes this video. I hope this video was helpful for anyone out there that may be interested in purchasing this piece right here. I do like it. I'm really glad that I had it painted over black because now I use it more than when it was green. So that will conclude this video. Everyone take care. And I want to say thank you everybody that subscribes to my channel, that stops by to watch my videos. I really, really do appreciate you guys, and I love the comments that you leave. I love the interaction with you all. So I just, I like to always, from time to time, mention that because I don't take it for granted, and I do appreciate you guys. So until next time, everyone take care and be safe. Bye-bye.